Welcome to Lesson 5 and 6, where we're going to study statistical process control. Statistical process control is a tool that managers use to understand and measure the variability in their processes, whether those processes be either manufacturing processes or service processes. These processes, all processes, contain some measure of variability, some bit of variability, because no two products, no two services are exactly alike. And it's management's goal to, number one, reduce the variability as much as possible so the products are consistent and reliable, or number two, identify sources of variability that will cause problems in their service or manufacture of the item. So statistical process control is a tool using control charts that will measure that and demonstrate when unwanted sources of variability arise. These unwanted sources of variability come from things like poor training, poor raw materials, defective or inconsistent processes, machines out of tolerance, any kind of different source of variability that is not really wanted into that process. So in lesson 5 and 6, we're going to talk about two different types of control charts. We're going to build control charts in both of these lessons. Lesson 5, we're going to talk about control charts for attributes. We're going to look at control charts that are called P charts or proportion charts and C charts. In lesson 6, we're going to talk about two other types of control charts, X bar charts and R charts. Lesson 5, we're going to be talking about attribute data or discrete data, data that's countable, where you count defectives or count number of items that are the same. Where in lesson 6, we're going to look at variable control charts, where variables are more of a measured on a continuous scale, things like weights, diameters, lengths, heights, and so forth. So two different types of control charts, but the goal is the same, to identify unwanted sources of variability. Of course, at the end of chapter 6, lesson 6, we will have another quiz on statistical process control, and we'll use, of course, Excel to build and these control charts. It's a very useful tool, and hopefully you'll get to see how useful it is and how widespread it is. Going into these lessons, of course, there's some videos we'd want you to watch, and those videos will help demonstrate statistical process control in a real setting, and I believe they'll be certainly worth your while to watch those videos before coming to class or even after class to round out and add to the material that we're going to cover. So look forward to seeing you in class for lesson 5 and lesson 6.